আজকে স্মার্টকিডা এমপিএল এ আইবিপিএস পিও প্রিলিমস এর ইংলিশ সেকশনের মক চলছে। তো এই মকটাতে দেখে নি কত স্কোর আসছে। According to the WHO, low-income countries have only been able to administer 1.5 doses for every 100 people due to lack of supply. According to the WHO, low-income countries have only been able to administer 1.5 doses for every 100. Think employees in many business have proven football is a diverse sport which brings together when we don't work out regularly, our muscles can become weak, and so when we do use these muscle groups in every day, we are more we are more tired. The authors which criticized Lynch's response and questioned the award-winning merit of the famous book received received abuse from social media users. Authors authors criticize while each had its benefits, social media can never be replacement for real world humans. But in today's world, many of us rely on social media platforms as one. On the flip side, strong social connection can pose a serious risk to your mental and emotional as a strength of this championship are a huge impact on our age. Strength of this championship has a huge impact. So we need we need the championship of other to thrive in humans beings are social creatures. We need the championship of others to thrive in life. Unlike reading, we usually don't get any proper education in listening reception, even though this is the kind of communication we use mostly in respect. We use most respectful, most frequently, uh, while laughter cannot. It is the income earnings from our beauty cosmetic company that was largely dressed for our official event. That was largely that was largely dressed for responsible changing laws, even if it close to loophole. There adds to the rules before this must be in mind before investing. Changing laws, even if it is close to a loophole, prevents the operating environment and adds to the changing laws. Every living beacon digital manual that strive is every living being had a different view one people especially as business take many years to deliver the economic of growth D BD climate change mm, pursuit of growth energy transition is more than energy more than deserve workers and it is also about workers and is more than will be affected. Energy technological is status for nearest danger. Fuel, see, from season to season and year to year, weather events that were once rare occurrences are now increasingly commonplace. Human activity is causing rapid change our global climate that are contributing to extreme weather conditions. When fossil fuels are burned for electricity, oxide, a greenhouse gas that traps solar radiation, is released into our atmosphere over the past centuries. Massive increased carbon dioxide, methane, as emissions have caused the temperature of rise. That spike global temperature, fueling climate change will only get worse unless we take action. Expert one that we are running out and really cut pollution to avoid climate. Wildfires have always been a natural part of life. Western, however, as the region grows hotter, dry clouds in size of velocity speed in recent years. California has become grounded zero meter turmoil with record dry. With California, wildfire became more than a threat close to an area longer than Connecticut. May 20 biggest fires in state instead of five largest fire on record in California occurred in last 3 years. The campfire California destroyed average one football field. Portland the second, and it's not in just in California. Data 4,000 experts warning drought across another as global temperature rise hottest number or take the Texas city Austin for example 50-year Austin has seen number of less temperature 100 years one month 95 California temperature standard at the first though at the scientists predicted hotter frequent index extreme heating and higher temperature also lead to drier conditions ensuring drought is become several long-lasting thing. American Western warmer in increasing evaporation, which means that our atmosphere contains an increasing amount of vapor just as dry areas are likely to get drier with rising global those areas of the world have historically tend towards heavy the continuous United States rainfall which caused massive increase carbon dioxide, soil erosion, other greenhouse gases emission. Also, massive carbon dioxide methane greenhouse has caused the spike in global temperature. Massive increase in carbon dioxide, other greenhouse gases. Which of the following falls 1 million California wildfire, 4 million falls, 1 falls over the past 50 to 100 years. Over the vast Austrian only humans activity causing rapid change over global climate. Only human activity. Human activity responding to climate only the which parameters only growing size, velocity, speed of the dryer, size, velocity, size, velocity, speed. According to this, which of the following areas are fossil electricity, electricities, electronics, अच्छा, electricity, heat, electricity दुई चार transportation, electronics में electricity. Which of the following have seen explosive fire? Washington, Southern Texas, Washington, Oregon, Oregon, Texas, South Africa, Chile, South according to the passage, which are the effects of extreme heat? Increased demand for air conditioning, carbon fueling, putting strain in energy stream, fueling carbon pollution. Demand for air conditioning, putting strain. It is it is necessarily for your mind to it is naturally for your mind to wander. A 2016 national report stated that we that analytics that we will witness the emergence. Mm, we need the championship of others to thrive. Human beings are social creatures. For some strongly for something for the as strength of the championship as a huge impact on mental. We we need the human beings are social creatures. If first is if second E, third is T. On the flip side, social Newton position you are 19. তো আমার স্কোর হলো 19, পার্সেন্টাইল 94, চারটে কোশ্চেন ভুল হয়েছে। তো তোমরা যদি এটা দিয়ে থাকো নিচে কমেন্ট করো।